start episode 001 of what? The Cheat Meal Fitness?
Cheat Meal Fitness, man. That's what we decided.
Cheat Meal Fitness. I like that. What's Cheat Meal Fitness like?
You're going right back to the interview voice, bro.
Yikes.
Right back to the interview
That doesn't
voice.
work. Is that not a good tactic to do?
I don't like it, man.
I think it'll work. Why don't I sit here, interview you, I'll like ask all the questions, you just answer it.
Yeah, but I'm not that smart, man.
Right, but I mean, this isn't a smart podcast. We're not smart people. Like that's why we're doing a podcast on YouTube about fitness.
That's true. It doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't.
If you look at what's on Instagram, man, it does not take much
Not
these
at all.
days.
All right, so Cheat Meal Fitness. Why do we pick Cheat Meal Fitness? Well, we're here to talk about fitness, but not in a serious way. All of social media right now is full of like serious fitness. Buy my program. Do this, do that. All serious.
Diets, fucking, do keto this week, do paleo next week. Like, here's secret
mass this way.
to huge arms or whatever the fucking bullshit of the day is on Instagram.
There's nothing funny about any of that. Just serious. When you're dieting, when you're on a strict plan, what's your favorite part of the week?
Dude, cheat meal, 100%.
Is a cheat meal. We want to be everybody's favorite part of the week. We want them to tune in and watch a funny podcast, hopefully funny. If not funny looking, right?
For sure.
For sure funny looking. We want to be that.
Maybe just you.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I bet people would agree with that.
Probably.
I'm definitely the most funniest looking.
I think a lot of comments are going to be like, get rid of that mustache for sure.
Probably. Oh, and let's talk about the white skin. Should we talk about the white skin real quick?
But you can't control that. You can control the mustache.
That's true. I could control it, and it's still here. I think it looks fine. Definitely.
I don't know what I would do if you got rid of it.
Definitely gonna spark some controversy though.
It would be weird seeing you without it at this point. You've had it for so long. Yeah.
Anyway, Cheat Meal Fitness. We want to be, I guess, just not the norm. We want to be different. So we decided Cheat Meal Fitness was the best way to go. It's fun. It's different. It isn't as serious as I guess social media is full of right now. Yeah, it just.
Yeah, I mean everything on social media right now is it's stale, man. Everyone's doing the same shit. It's super stale. It's boring. All the fitness podcasts out there, you just want to fucking rip your ears off listening to it.
It's true.
Like
it's all the
it
same
gets
bullshit.
into
it's all
like,
serious.
The deep science of everything. Like nobody wants to listen to that shit for an hour.
Speaking of cheat meal, before we do introductions, what is your favorite cheat meal? Like if you had to pick one food to be your cheat meal, what's your favorite cheat meal? Oh, this is back to the interview questions, by the way.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one, man.
Ooh, I can't.
For me,
you know what I like.
I mean, we're out here in Sacramento, man. I got to go with Old Addie's, bro.
Adalberto's. Classic.
Bro.
The classic
number? Get that 24 hitter,
24. What is that? Bacon, potato, eggs, and
cheese.
And cheese.
Hell
man.
Yeah, dude.
I think if I had to pick one actually, you know what? I think if I had to pick one, it might be Adalberto's number 24, but with a side of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. You know how I love my ice cream.
Yeah, we can all see that you love ice cream.
I mean, I have an ice cream body. I wouldn't say fluffy, but I'm definitely,
like vanilla ice cream.
Oh, you're talking about like the way my color of the skin, not the way I look. Oh, that's cool. That's fine.
I mean, all around, I think vanilla ice cream just covers it completely.
I don't
it's
even
white. It's full of fat.
Yikes. That hurts. You know what's funny is I don't even like vanilla ice cream. Like, only way I'll eat vanilla ice cream is if I douse that bitch in chocolate syrup.
Yeah, I feel like people who eat just vanilla ice cream by itself are sociopaths and should seek help.
I hope my wife doesn't watch this because she loves vanilla plain ice cream.
With nothing else on it.
I think she'll eat a vanilla ice cream like in a cone, just vanilla ice cream. Just straight up vanilla ice cream.
By choice.
Yes. So she's a sociopath. I mean,
but she's with you, so
that's true. It takes a crazy person.
She obviously must have some serious issues.
That's fine. I didn't say it. You did. I'm just agreeing with you. So
that's all right.
Anyway, let's introduce ourselves for the people who don't know us, even though I'm sure everybody watching this already knows us. So you want to start? Or you want me to start?
You can start.
Let's give a little background on who we are and our fitness background. So my name is Jacob Kern. For those of you who don't know, I'm a correctional officer. I work at a prison, a level 4 maximum security prison. I won't go too far into detail about that. But yeah, I wrestled in high school and middle school. So I got about 6 or 7 years total of wrestling time. After high school, I didn't wrestle in college. I decided to be a real adult. I assistant coached wrestling for a little bit. After that, I kind of just got into working out, staying in shape. It actually wasn't until I started working out with you when I got into like actual bodybuilding exercise is like putting on mass and putting on size and, you know, slamming heavy weight around. So, I mean, yeah, I guess that's my background is wrestling. And then, I mean, just 9-10 years of bodybuilding type activities. What about you?
So I'm Dylan Graff.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is our first time meeting, is it not?
It is. Yeah. Who are you?
Just rewind this like 2 minutes and you'll find out.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch the playback and then I'll know who you are. Got it. No, so we actually went to high school together. Graduated the same year, became real good friends. I started working out when I was 17, just out of high school, and I joined the Army, and I had a year until my ship date. So, you know, my thought process as a young 17-year-old was, you got to be big and strong.
Oh, absolutely.
To go into the Army,
right?
Yeah. So, I mean,
Captain America, right?
I hit the gym and did it for a solid year, and it just became kind of like an obsession after that. You know what I mean? Like it just became my way of life. I'm still active Army, been in almost 8 years. About 2 years now I've been home. Actually, wow, it's been 2 years. 2 years ago, I got put on recruiting duty. It's just as much fun as it sounds. I'm currently on leave. That's why I'm rocking this like super white trash
I'm sure people
redneck
would be like,
beard.
wait a second, this guy's military. How's he got a beard?
Super white trash redneck beard going on.
At least it has color.
A little bit. Part of it's blonde is why it looks
like
so,
when I grow mine,
so patchy. Going back to work on Monday. Can't fucking wait. Watching now. But yeah, I mean, did the bodybuilding thing I'm 27 now, so about 10 years.
Yeah. Wow. It's been a long time.
Played soccer in high school. Wasn't the biggest kid.
No, I think earlier when we were talking about like profiles and like what we did, I said, did you play any sports? Like,
I just brought up sports.
Yeah, you brought up soccer. I didn't say recreational activities. I said sports.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry that I didn't like to play grab ass with men in tights.
Actually, I probably shouldn't talk crap about soccer because my wife's family, well, her dad is from England. He's from soccer. Is from England, and that's all.
She's from soccer.
They're from soccer. Yeah, it's actually a new country, like right over there. No,
right next to Mexico.
Deeper south.
The deep south.
The deep south.
Okay.
No, so he's from England, and like that's like the sport they do is soccer. And actually, funny story is when I first met my wife and we first started dating. She knew I was a wrestler, and I knew her family liked soccer, and I made fun of soccer for the longest time. I'm like, soccer's not a sport. All you do is run around the field and kick a soccer ball, and like, you know, it's not as tough, and there's no contact like wrestling. It wasn't until I started playing soccer, like on Thanksgiving with like a little pig bowl kind of thing where you play soccer, where I realized like, damn, this is actually a tough sport. It takes some endurance. And there is some pushing. There is some shoving. Like, you can get away with some shoving. Like,
it gets real, man.
It does.
I mean, we play... we play indoor soccer a lot for like company training and stuff for recruiters. We go out to the indoor soccer arena and play, and I still got it, bro.
Funny story about indoor soccer. I wasn't going to throw this in there on sports I played because I'm ashamed of it, but I did play soccer for like a year when I was 9 years old. I played in the league like 2 years older than me because my brother was 2 years older than me. And I remember playing indoor soccer, and I was like a nerd back then.
You were probably
more of a nerd than I am now.
Trash at it.
I had like the spiked hair. I wore some like shark bead necklace.
Oh yeah, glasses.
And I remember playing indoor soccer. It was not athletic at all. And the ball came straight at me, nailed me straight in the forehead, broke my glasses. And I remember crying like the biggest baby ever. And yeah, I don't think I ever played a game after that. Like that was the it of my. That was like,
so soccer was just too much for you.
At that time, yeah. At that time,
it was just too much.
And then I got into wrestling. Like. Really? Like I didn't like contact of a ball hitting my face and like I got into wrestling. Kind of weird. Anyways, let's get on to what we're here for, what people are here for. Well, hopefully some people are here for is the fitness talk, like gym stuff, I guess.
Yeah, so we're going to run this like maybe 10, 15 minutes wherever it goes. Maybe 20 minutes depending on the topic. We'll open up with topic of the week. Fitness topic, and then we'll just roll into whatever.
What is our fitness topic of the week? I know we came up with like a lot of topics to talk. There's a lot of fitness topics we could pick and we could choose, and we're gonna cover eventually. What did we go with this week? I
think this week we should go with programs.
Okay.
Fitness programs.
Yeah,
just to kind of reiterate the fact that we hate everything on Instagram and all the fitness programs, and
that's why we're here.
We did just start a new program.
Yeah,
4 weeks ago.
So
we just finished week 4 today. Actually,
we did, and it sucks. It's hard. So before we start bashing programs, because that's kind of what we're gonna do, we're gonna sit here and bash the programs. We follow programs, and we have followed numerous programs, and we have bought into everyone. I mean, the big guys, the big YouTube or Instagram guys' programs. We've bought into them. We've paid the monthly subscriptions. We've tried them out for long periods of time. And before we start bashing them, if you're using a program off Instagram or YouTube or one of these big fitness guys and it's working for you, don't let us stop you from doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going through that program. But, just be mindful that you can probably find the same information you're paying for free somewhere. And hopefully we can give that information for free, because we're not going to sit here and charge $39.99 a month or whatever these things cost.
And I mean, programs. Everyone needs to take into consideration that, we know what works for us. What works for me and you might not necessarily work for Joe Schmo who's just starting out in the gym.
Right. And we know a lot of Joe Schmoes.
I mean, just take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So like, if you go on Instagram right now, I guarantee you go on Instagram, you look at fitness, you're going to find all these top Instagrammers advertising their programs. And like I said earlier, they might work for some people, and like that's what Dylan said too. Get big program. You do that program, you're going to get big. Get super skinny. You might follow that program, you're going to get super skinny. But again, they charge an arm and a leg for these things. And I get it. That's how they make their money. That's how they live. And I guess that's what we're kind of here for, is just to be that free resource where we can give some fitness advice, not from experts, because we're not experts by any means, but we've done these programs. We really have. We're doing a program right now. And it works for us. It might work for somebody else, like we said, but it might not work. So, if you're doing these programs, take and choose from them. Do what works for you. You know your body. We don't know your body. It all depends on your goals too. Don't be doing it.
Just when you're looking into these programs, like I've told him so many times before, like nobody out there is reinventing the wheel here.
No.
They're not coming up with new exercises. The bicep curl, the squat, all that shit's been around forever.
That's so funny you mentioned the bicep curl. Did you know, this is a true story, did you know I invented the bicep curl?
You invented the bicep curl.
I did actually, yeah.
So you're going to sit here and talk to a dude with... how big do you think my biceps are?
A little bigger than mine.
Maybe, 20 inches? Maybe, 21 inches?
I don't know. That's kind of weird to like sit there here and measure your biceps.
Or am I rolling dubs? I don't know. I don't.
But I invented it. I really did.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Sure, I did. I mean, I'm going to take credit for it.
Have you looked in the mirror?
I have, and here's the thing. Even though my biceps aren't the biggest, the reason why they're not is because I just do curls so much.
You know what it is?
What's that?
You know that famous saying, those who can't do, teach?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can't get big biceps, so I
can't.
just teach people how to get biceps.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I did not invent. I don't want anybody to say, that guy didn't invent the bicep curl. What do you mean? He's like 25 years old. How the heck did he invent I did not invent the bicep curl.
You're 25?
No, 27, I think. Actually, I actually don't even know how old I am.
I forget too sometimes, man. Until like my birthday rolls around and people are like, how old are you going to be?
That's a good question. Well, I was born this year. Yeah. Anyway, back to programs. I did not invent the bicep curl, for those of you who actually believe that.
Nobody's going to believe that.
That's true. Nobody can believe that.
They can see you.
That's true. And they probably know me too.
They probably do know you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, hopefully some people that don't know us get to see this, but we'll see.
Oh, this is taking off, bro. I'm telling you now. This is taking off. I can already feel it. This is episode 001. This is
I believe.
Off. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, back to programs. So, again, I'm just going to be like a broken record. I'm just going to say the same things. We're bashing these programs. We understand that's what people are doing for a living. They develop these programs.
I mean, good for them. Good for them. They're making money.
And like you said, though, they're not reinventing the wheel. Nothing you find on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, as far as these programs, is reinventing the wheel. And by that, we mean nothing is new. Nothing these guys are charging you $50, $60, $70 a month for is new. You can Google a build mass program, whatever your goals are, and you can find free stuff on the internet. And if you can't find free stuff on the internet, hopefully you find it here, because we're not going to charge for you to watch our YouTube podcast. You don't have to charge, or you don't have to spend $40 a month to follow, Mr. Olympia's fucking Get Big program. And if you want to get big like Mr. Olympia, then buy the program.
You're never going to look like Mr. Olympia. Let's be
real.
real.
Let's not say never, because there might be someone watching this video who's like an active like bodybuilder, and he might someday. I don't want to put anybody down. They might look like Mr. Olympia someday. We gotta set people, bring people up.
Yeah, but people need to just like focus on not trying to look like all these other people. Like, this dude does this program. He created this program, so I'm going to do the same things, and I'm going to look just like him. No, the fuck you're not.
No.
You're going to, like, just build your best self. Like,
yeah, I mean, if your goal is to just get big, get yoked, have the biggest biceps and biggest chest and biggest legs around, eat a lot. No, I mean, like, and there's programs out there that will help you, but, like, no. Like we're going to keep saying this. Every podcast, I'm sure, will say this. Know your body. You might not have a body type where your body will just get big. Some guys just get big easier than others. Some people just can't put on mass no matter how much they're eating, no matter what program they're following, no matter how much weight they're slamming. They just won't put on that mass like some people do, which, well, we won't get into genetics and all that stuff, because that, we can talk about that forever. But, just find what works for you, that fits your goals, and stick with that without spending all this money on these big names programs.
Those people don't care about you.
No, they don't.
They don't. They just want your money. What was that post that I showed you?
I don't remember. Enlighten me. I think it was. Oh yeah, I remember.
Let me find it.
Yeah,
let me find it real quick.
So basically, what we're trying to say here is these guys are developing these programs. They say that you're going to be a one-on-one client, and they're going to develop a plan just for you. That's not true. If I sign up for a program and Dylan over here signs up for a program, and we both want to get big, it's going to be the same damn thing. It's going to be the same foods to eat, the same weights to lift. They don't care about you. They don't care about what your goals are. They're going to send you a template that they copy and paste and send to you and charge you a lot of money for. That's how it's going to go.
So I got this thing pulled up here. So this Instagram influencer, I guess you could say. I mean, he's pretty well known.
Don't say any names, because
he's well known in the fitness community. Okay. He's never won the Olympia or anything like that. He's not that big.
That takes my guess out of the. I know how I was guessing. But anyway,
you know who you were guessing?
Yeah, if it was like Olympia. Yeah,
we'll get to that guy at some point for sure. Anyway, so I stumbled across this 2-3 days ago, maybe. This dude posts like 6 paragraphs talking about how like motivation is bullshit and you got to find all this shit within yourself and all this other stuff, right?
That inner soul deep shit.
Yeah. Like it's on you.
Yeah.
To become the person that you want to be.
Oh yeah, 'cause at the end of the day,
get the body that you
you
want and all these other things, right?
Yeah.
So
motivational shit.
I'm reading through it just because all of it sounds like complete fucking garbage to me.
Probably laughing the whole time.
And at the end, this dude says, if you're self-motivated and you're willing to work hard, stop delaying and email me directly today.
Okay, so hold up. This guy sends 5 paragraphs of motivational BU kind of thing, do it yourself, whatever he says. And at the very end, he says, DM me.
Yeah, for coaching.
What do you think he's going to DM you?
The same shit that he DM'd the last guy.
If you pay $39.99 a month, I will send you a custom-built plan, a custom meal fitness plan, one-on-one FaceTime once a week for follow-ups. That kind of shit that you see?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That everyone is doing.
So you mean this guy doesn't care about you?
Dude, and the crazy part about all of this is like, it's not just these like famous bodybuilders doing it.
No.
You see these tiny little dudes that somehow have absolutely like massive followings, like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people following them on Instagram. Bro, why do you want to look like these kids?
Yeah.
Like, they're small.
Well, first off, they're posting all these videos and pictures on Instagram. We know damn well, and I'm not gonna say names because again, these are topics for other days. We know somebody at the gym who posts on Instagram, and he looks shredded on Instagram. He looks big on Instagram, and he's got 1,000, 2,000 followers, but we see him at the gym in person, and holy shit, it looks like it's his little fucking brother. Like, it's the same guy. It's like false advertisement. It's like
on the internet, he looks like he's jacked and 185 pounds, but when you see him in person, he's like 120 soaking wet, if that.
It's like false advertisement, bro. Like, hey, follow my program, I'll get you big. But I'm not big myself, so like I can't really.
Well, dude, and nobody on Instagram posts like the real shit that comes with what we do. Nobody.
Oh, we will.
All they do is post like, they post pictures of themselves shirtless at fucking 3% body fat.
I mean, I take pictures of myself shirtless, but I'm like, not 3% body fat. Does that count? I shouldn't post them though, huh?
Do you post them?
I post some pictures on Instagram, but not like super like.
I barely post on Instagram, and it's like everyone's just doing it to try to get Instagram famous. Like, oh, here's my arm day, here's my shoulder day. Like, bro,
same shit we're seeing from everybody else. All the 1,000 people on.
Stop trying to look like these people. Like,
stop with the norm.
Come up with your own fucking program.
Hey, you know what?
And be better than them.
We should start like a podcast, like called like Cheat Meal Fitness, like something that someone hasn't done before.
That would be a good idea.
That would be a really good idea. We should write that down.
Something completely different.
We should write that down.
Yeah.
You got a pen and paper? No?
I don't.
All right. Remember that. All right. So enough of the ranting about programs, because again, like every topic we do, we can sit here for hours because we're not experts, but we know a lot. We have combined experience for a long time. We've done these programs. We've read a lot. Like we know a lot. So let's move on from programs. You know what's funny? Let's talk about the gym real quick. One of my biggest pet peeves is actually that happened to us a couple days ago, and you'll remember. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I go to the gym is when a piece of equipment is being used, but not used at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Do you know what story I'm referring to? I bet you do, because it kind of pisses both off.
Well, I mean, there's that story. There's a lot of stories. I mean,
so let me fill people in that don't know the story. So we're doing these workouts, right? We're following a program. We fell victim to it, but we're picking and choosing. We're making our own program. Anyway, we're following this program where we're doing 1, 2, 3 exercises. Boom, boom, boom. And that's, you know what? If you're at the gym, first of all, we're at a community gym, so everybody's paying the same membership. Everybody has access to everything else in the gym. So it's not our private gym. So we get when we're doing 3 exercises in a row that somebody might jump in and work in with us. That's fine. You know what? It is what it is. That's one of the things that come with.
Yeah, but you let people work in.
Right.
Like you work around it.
Exactly. If someone works in with me, I'll do extra reps and then wait till they're done and or whatever. So here's the story. We're doing these workouts, and let's just say there's a group fitness class of older ladies, and I'm not gonna bash them because they're good. They're trying to better themselves. But there's 4 pull-up bars, okay? 4 pull-up bars and like a TRX thing.
Probably more than 4.
Oh yeah, I mean
there's like 2 per monkey bars in the middle. Like there's plenty of space. For these 4 older ladies.
They're doing these band exercises and TRX exercises and not doing pull-ups, which is fine. But they clearly see that we're trying to do pull-ups because we did a set of pull-ups, and they're standing all like strategically placed around all these pull-up bars, and it's like,
Well, let's not get it twisted though. Okay. It's not the old lady's fault.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot.
It's not.
I forgot.
So it was the tiny little fitness trainer.
No, I don't think he's a fitness trainer. I think he just wears a shirt for that gym and
says trainer
and
on
advertises himself as a trainer.
He needs a trainer.
I think actually, I think it was a new program they started where 5 old ladies train him.
That might have been it.
I think that's the program.
He was just watching and taking notes.
They were showing him how to do the exercises, and then he's like, "Oh, you know what? I should probably do those band."
He probably should.
Whatever they were doing. Yeah,
he probably should. Honestly. Yeah.
Anyway, so back to equipment being taken when we want it, and it's not like we're like some gym thugs where we're like, "You're using my piece of equipment, man. Get the fuck off." No, we get it. We get everyone trying to work in, but if you're standing underneath a piece of equipment that you're not using, and you clearly see people trying to use the equipment, scoot over. There's an open floor right next to him. They could have scooted over and done the same exercises.
Yeah, but I mean, this dude, like, he legit seemed like he was out to get us, because every time we would finish an exercise and go to do our pull-ups, miraculously, somehow the old ladies would be right under the pull-up bars where we couldn't use them.
Yep.
And, finally we go over there to use the pull-up bars, and this guy says to us, like, hey, he says to me while Jake's over finishing up a different exercise, he goes, you guys really aren't supposed to be over here right now. And I said, like, we're just trying to do pull-ups real quick.
Didn't he say you can't use this equipment?
And so I said, and I asked him, so I was like, we can't use this equipment? And he goes, well, you're really not supposed to because we're doing a class.
Oh, okay. So fuck everybody else there trying to get a workout in. If we're doing his class, we get free reign of everything. Is that what it is?
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to find this guy, the trainer. I'm going to sign up for his classes, and I'm just going to fucking run that gym then, because apparently we can't use the equipment that is part of his class.
No, and I feel like we need to start just asking him for permission every time we want to use something in the gym. Just go find him and be like, hey, are we cool to go use the squat rack right now, or are you going to bring like 50 old ladies over there?
What's funny is right now we sound like douchebags right now. People are probably like, why are they complaining about that? But put yourself in our shoes. You're at the end of your workout. You're trying to get your heart rate going. You're trying to get a sweat. You're going boom, boom, boom. You're trying to keep that pace going. And the last workout you want to do, someone is standing in the way that is not using that equipment. Just put yourself in those shoes. Imagine trying to do an exercise and someone not doing that exercise is standing in front of the equipment. That's the struggle we're going with. We're not like I said earlier. We're not trying to be some gym thugs where we're trying to run every piece of equipment. We're trying to use equipment that, first off, no one's using. They weren't using it.
They were not.
They were not using it at all.
They were
just standing underneath it. And second of all, don't tell me I can't use a piece of equipment for a gym that I pay the same membership that everyone else pays. Just saying.
No, and
I'm getting super animated about
like,
that.
I understand, like, yeah, like maybe we come off a little bit like douchebags, but at the same time, like, we're one of maybe 5 people total in the gym who show up every day.
Yeah.
And leave like destroyed. No matter what. Like,
because we're in there getting
we're there to fucking work. Like, it's not a hobby for us. Like, we're there to work. Like, we're trying to put in the work. This is my job. And
I feel like this is my job sometimes.
We're trying to make ourselves better every single day. And this
trainer.
I'm not going to...
Hold on. Trainer.
I'm not going to use any vulgar words for this gentleman.
Yeah.
But he's trying to fuck that up for us. And, yeah, it pisses us off pretty bad. But
so we're we are now officially gym douchebags.
I guess so.
Which we will cover in a different podcast, because I love that these topics are coming up, because we will talk about gym douchebags, and I guess we'll slot ourselves right in, because that's kind of what it sounds like, even though we know we're not.
I mean, I think most people know at the gym that we're not.
Yeah.
Like, we're just there working hard.
Right. And you know what? I'm not even mad at the old ladies. Good for you, girl. Good for you. You're in there trying to get in better shape for your man, or maybe you're on the market. I don't know. Get it, girl. Like, do your little band TRX workouts. That's a program that works for you. That's the program they're buying into, maybe. Who knows?
But tell your trainer guy to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so I guess this talk about like equipment being taken just turned into like us ranting about this fucking trainer. That's fine with me. That's cool with me. Yeah. I'm totally okay with that.
You remember the guy that was sitting on his phone? The dude with the straight...
Wait, the guy that works out with us? Oh, no, not that guy.
Dime piece wife, but he's a fucking fat fuck?
I don't remember that, actually.
You weren't there for that?
I don't think so.
You weren't there for that.
Oh, I wasn't there for you.
So,
I love these little, like, off-topic stories.
A couple other dudes.
Go ahead.
You know him from work and stuff. This dude standing next to the only adjustable bench in the dumbbell area, right? Okay. Standing next to it. I saw him doing shrugs with dumbbells.
Okay, good
in the mirror.
He's trying to get his traps like
next to the bench.
So he's like standing by the bench doing shrugs?
Standing by the bench doing shrugs,
okay,
right?
But not using the bench.
So I give him the benefit of the doubt. I give him a few minutes to see if he's actually going to use this bench.
And maybe he's doing a superset.
So I'm standing there patiently waiting to see what he's going to do. Finally, I'm trying to get my workout in. I walk over to him, and he's on his phone.
Maybe he's looking up like how to do the next exercise.
Right. Yeah. And I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Right. Like taking a break, like whatever. Like, fuck you if you're on your phone in the gym, but whatever. And so I politely ask him, like, hey, man, are you using this? And he says yes, after I've seen him do sets of shrugs.
So he hasn't sat down on the bench.
He's not used the bench one time.
You know what's funny?
He's standing there on his phone for like 5 minutes.
I know who you're talking about without you even telling me. I think I know who you're talking about.
Says he's using the bench, and I was done being nice with this guy at that point. So finally, I say to this guy, like, Oh, really? You're using the bench, but you're sitting on your fucking phone as I walk away.
What did he say after that?
He didn't. I think he pretended like he didn't hear me, but I'm positive that he heard me.
Probably knows that you're like the biggest fucking dude in the gym, and he's probably like, "Oh shit, like I got busted."
Maybe.
Probably texted.
I don't know. Like I definitely felt a little douchey afterwards. Like I felt a little guilty.
Oh, but remember, we're gym douchebags now. Don't you remember?
He really pushed my buttons. Like.
So what's the moral of that story?
The moral of the story is people are going to fuck your workout up.
Yep.
You got to be flexible. You got to find other things to do. Yep. Like everyone
or just
goes
beat his ass and take the piece of equipment. Would that work?
Or take his piece.
Well, you can do that.
Dime piece.
You can do that. I can't do that. I would just beat his ass and take the equipment, and you can take his girl. How about that? We might go to jail for that. We might go to jail for that, though.
Yeah, but you know a guy.
I do know a guy.
Yeah.
I'd be fine.
Yeah, we'd be good. We'd be good for sure.
Anyway, all right, enough of the gym douchebaggery, because I feel like we've kind of put ourselves in that category now, even though we're not, and we know we're not. It sounds like that's all this is, like the gym douchebag fucking podcast.
Just ripping on like normal ass people in the gym
and programs. Anyway, let's try to transition to something fitness related, but not gym related. Let's talk about football. I guess is football started?
Football season is here.
Is it?
The Packers.
I wouldn't know anything about it.
Green Bay Packers.
What about Packers?
Best record in the league.
That is true. Wait, are you a Green Bay Packers fan?
Of course I am.
Oh my! I think I.
Why else would I be talking about the Green Bay Packers?
Maybe you're talking about the Bears. I don't know. Maybe you're a Bears.
No,
fan.
the Bears have the worst record in the league.
That
feels
is true.
Good.
You know what's so good?
good?
You know what's so good about that is the Cowboys are 0-0, I guess. That they don't have the worst record. They're like right there in the middle right now.
Yeah, they don't. They're good for now.
I'm a Cowboys fan, just so you know.
Yeah,
I'm sure you knew, but everyone else, actually, probably people probably know.
We know you like objects in and around your mouth.
What does that have to do with being a Cowboy fan?
Everything.
You're not lying, but
everything.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, you like cheese.
You're the worst fan base in the NFL.
We are America's team, sir.
No.
Maybe in the 80s, right?
Yeah, maybe back then.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying we are the worst fan base in the NFL? Have you seen the Oakland Raiders?
Yeah, they're pretty rough.
Yeah, at least we don't commit crimes.
I mean, we live pretty close to them.
Yeah, and actually, hopefully, no Oakland Raiders see this and they're like, "Wait a minute, motherfucker."
Right, but I mean, like, the one thing I will say about the Raiders fan base is like they may be horrible, but they'll back up their shit talk. Like they'll fuck you up, dude.
You know what I can't wait?
Fuck you up.
You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait to see my boy Antonio Brown fuck shit up on the Raiders. He's gonna be fucking fantastic. Don't you think?
He's on the Patriots now, dude.
Wait, what?
You missed old Adam Schefter?
No, like yesterday, I had him on my fantasy team, and like he was an Oakland Raider. You're trying to tell me he's a Patriot?
He's a Patriot now. Yeah.
I think that's a come up right there. I think that's even better. Wait, hold on a second.
I think it's some serious like conspiracy bullshit.
Hold on a second. You're telling me Antonio Brown, who was an Oakland Raider, what day is it today? Today's Saturday. You tell me he was an Oakland Raider on Friday, facing suspension. He's now a New England Patriot.
He is now a New England Patriot.
How the fuck does that happen?
As soon as he was eligible, at 4:01 today, East Coast time, he was eligible to sign with any other team.
Yeah.
Immediately signed with the
Raiders
Patriots.
released him?
They released him.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you know your facts. I think he was guaranteed like $30 million, and he's like,
don't ever question my knowledge.
And he's like,
fuck
that. I don't want $30 million. Like, I wanted to go on a different team. And then I'm sure like 10 teams reached out to him.
Yeah, so he signed like a 1-year deal, I think, for
$8 million. Something low, but
I think it was like $10 million guaranteed, $8 million in bonuses.
But let's see here. He's on the team that returning Super Bowl champ team. Like he has, I think
with the GOAT, Tom Brady. As much as I hate to admit it, yeah,
no one can argue that. No one can argue that. Yeah. He's got what, 5 rings now?
Try 6.
Oh, is it 6? Oh,
6 rings. Yeah.
Good God, man.
And he's like 75 years old.
No, he's like 42, I think.
Something like that.
He's still got like another 10 years of football left in him.
Maybe.
And he's got,
if they keep an offensive line.
So I'm not an Antonio Brown fan because I don't like what he stands for. He's kind of a thug because he is a thug wanting money, which is fine. Go, you know what? Go get your fucking.
You're making $30 million, but you're gonna complain about your fucking helmet. Like, go fuck yourself, dude.
You're on, first of all, the most decorated program now, right? Aren't they not? They're tied for the most decorated.
Yeah, I mean they're a dynasty.
Yeah, so you're on the best team arguably in the NFL in history. You got the greatest quarterback of all time. No matter what you want to argue, no matter, I don't care if you like your quarterback better on your team. You can't argue that because the records will show. And you have one of the best receivers of all time because he is a fantastic receiver. No matter how much of a thug he is off the field.
Yeah, I mean the dude can ball.
He can ball.
Yeah.
So now you got the best quarterback and one of the best receivers on the same team. I mean, big things are gonna happen. I'm not a Patriots fan, but I'm actually excited to see this happen.
he's not actually eligible for week 1?
Oh, he's not?
No, he's not. So he will not play week 1.
So so you're telling me the Patriots are just going to lose one game this season? It's going to be the first game?
I don't even think they're going to lose the first game either. Actually, I don't know.
Who are
they are playing the Steelers.
Are they?
So it's kind of disappointing that we're not going to get to see
That'll be
Antonio
a good first
Brown
game.
play the Steelers, and they don't play the Raiders at all.
He'll
this
be
year.
on the sideline throwing up like gang signs and shit, and like I don't know. I kind of stereotyping right now.
You are.
Yikes!
You tread lightly. You're getting
I need to tread
into those racy waters.
Yeah. Yikes! I'll back up now. Anyway, so football season is here. If you don't like football, it's here. So you're gonna hear about it for the next 3 months or something like that. I think 4 months until at least February or March.
Till February.
Yeah, so you're gonna hear about football. Again, he's a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And how's your fantasy team? We're on the same fantasy team, are we not?
We're in the same league.
That's what I meant.
We're in the same fantasy football league.
We got a lot of money invested, huh? Like $500? Oh no, 25.
25 a person.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. They should. I think I should get the money now because I'm gonna win.
Have you ever won a fantasy football league in your life?
I've never won, but I've come in top 3 once.
Well,
ask me.
Let's
play this interview.
Almost only counts.
Ask me how many
in horseshoes and hand grenades, my friend.
I don't get that reference, but that's cool. Ask me how many fantasy leagues I'm in this year.
How many?
5. And ask me why.
Why?
I'm dumb.
You are dumb.
That's straight up.
Yeah.
Ask me how much money I've invested in fantasy football.
How much?
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
That's actually not too bad.
That's actually not.
Considering we were going to do 50 for our league initially.
So 3 of the leagues are for money. 2 of the leagues are for fun. Obviously, I took the leagues for money a little more seriously, even though they do a projected rankings. Here's the funny thing. I think I know football. I know football. I think better than the average person, right?
I'd say better than the average person.
Yeah.
Not better than me.
No, you're obviously not the average person.
No, that's true.
So they give you a ranking. You're 1 through 10, right? I'm making my picks. I'm like solid pick, solid pick, solid pick. They give you a projected. If the season was to end and the points the players would score, the projected points would score, where you'd rank up at. I'm in 5 leagues. My top rank out of all 5 teams is fifth place. If it was to end,
those rankings are total bullshit.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's just still kind of funny.
People who fall victim to the fucking ESPN rankings. Fucking, you're just a ranking slave. You got to trust your own knowledge, and that's what I do. That's why I don't ever trade players.
No trade players.
I trade with nobody.
But if someone wants to give me Antonio Brown, I'll be willing to trade. Just saying.
I had a trade for Antonio Brown this morning.
You told me that. And what'd you do?
But so I declined it.
Yeah.
Because I knew he was released by the Raiders, but he had not yet signed with the Patriots yet, and he was trying to trade me for Cooper Kupp, which he's like a Cooper Kupp fanboy.
Don't know who that is.
Los Angeles Rams.
I knew that.
Coming off injury from last year, but he's a stud.
Okay.
And DJ Moore.
Don't know who that is.
Number 1 wide receiver in Carolina.
I knew that.
So he wanted both of those guys for some bullshit running back in Antonio Brown. And I said, fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's probably a good decision, I think.
But yeah, in the long run, I'm not going to give up two wide receiver ones for Antonio Brown.
Yeah. All right, so speaking about money here, let's go to a different topic here. Unfortunately, there was a bad hurricane. Is it over? Do you know if that hurricane's over? The Hurricane Dorian?
I have no idea.
Hopefully it's over because I feel for everybody. But we're not going to make this a depressed podcast. But speaking of money, let me throw you a scenario, okay? Let's say your home just got destroyed by this hurricane, right? Or just damaged, okay? You're taking a stroll on the beach. For whatever reason, you look like a beach strolling guy. Do you stroll the beaches? No?
Dude, I hate the beach.
Okay, well, let's say you like beaches. You're strolling the beach, right? And you trip over something. You're like, what the hell was that? And you look down, and there's a brick of cocaine. It's like a brick of cocaine in the sand. What would you do? What would you do?
I would pick it up.
Uh-huh. Return it to the police, right?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
You're telling me you trip over a brick of cocaine. A kilo. I think it's called a kilo, I think. And Antonio Brown would know. I think it's called a brick of cocaine. A kilo, a kilo of cocaine.
Are you insinuating that Antonio Brown does coke?
No, I'm just talking about other stuff. No, so a kilo of cocaine, right? By the way, random fact before we continue. Do you know how much a kilo of cocaine is?
How much?
Antonio Brown told me it's $12,000.
He told you that personally?
No, I Googled it on the internet, and it said that he said that.
Oh, okay.
No, not really, but it's $12,000.
$12,000.
I'm digging myself a hole here now.
For one brick.
Yeah, $12,000 for one.
So
brick.
what would I do if I found one brick?
Yeah, $12,000.
Yeah, I'd find the most ghetto area closest to me.
Yeah, Oakland Raiders Stadium.
And start selling that shit.
So Oakland Raiders Stadium, right?
I mean, if the hurricane was in California, which
the hurricane
never would be.
Yeah. Anyway,
but if I'm in Florida, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna find like I'm gonna go hit the clubs. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna start slinging that shit for some cash, dude.
Have you ever done cocaine?
I have not ever done.
Actually,
cocaine.
you know what? I think we know what's close enough to cocaine as our fucking pre-workout. It probably has the same effects on us that cocaine does. Would you do not think?
I mean, I don't have anything to compare it to, but I imagine it's got to be pretty similar.
Gets you all hyped up. Yeah. I'll never know because I don't like drugs and I don't want to end up in prison because a friend of mine told me how bad prison is. Actually, no, I think I already told people I work in prison. So
you did, yeah.
I know how bad it is. I don't want to be there. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever try cocaine. I mean, I would probably sell it if I found a brick of cocaine, like a kilo, whatever it's fucking called.
That's what's so confusing about the whole thing is like these people are just going and turning it into the police. Like, bro, they don't know that shit's there. What are you doing?
Yeah, but like, what if you get caught? What are you gonna do then? That's some serious jail time. I guess if you just lost everything, you're probably at the mood of like, fuck it. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose? You don't have a house anymore.
Yeah.
Go to prison. Would you sell? Would you try to get 3 meals a day?
Yeah, 2 hot meals. Yeah.
You're gonna get taken care of.
Yes, you will.
No bills.
No.
Like you're straight, dude.
That's true. So, would you sell for like max cash, like $12,000? Would you just say like quick $5,000, like boom? I'd say quick like 6K. I'm good. Like no paperwork, nothing. I don't even know if they do paperwork. Do they do receipts? Hey, if I sell a kilo of cocaine, I don't know. Do you get a receipt?
You should probably ask the people at your work.
I mean, they're out of the business now.
Yeah, but they would know.
They might. I mean, I would want a receipt, like proof of purchase. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What are you gonna return it?
No, tax purposes.
What do you need a receipt? You're gonna return it? Like, hey, I want it back now.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. Maybe they want to return it because I sold it. Maybe they. Yeah, I don't know. I'd want a receipt. Is that weird to ask for a receipt when you sell cocaine?
Yeah, it's weird to ask for a receipt for drugs.
Obviously, I'm not into this whole drug buying thing. I'm not a drug dealer.
No, but you would be if you found a kilo.
That's true. I mean, I would be. Again, I'd be that guy to ask for a receipt and the guy would be like, what the fuck are you asking for? What the hell are you talking? You want a receipt?
What you asking for, white boy?
Get the hell out of here.
You want a receipt?
And I'd be like, is that not standard? Like when you sell a kilo of cocaine to get a receipt and he'd be like.
Proof of purchase?
I mean, right? There's a bunch of scammers out there, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You could double it and cut it with flour.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I saw that on a show one time.
Double your money?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or baking. What is baking soda?
I don't know, man. That sounds painful to snort, though. I don't know from experience, but it doesn't sound like.
Yeah, but I don't think people doing coke really care.
That's true. That's a good point.
So yeah, that's a come up. For
anyway,
me.
We're not drug dealers, by the way. We don't do drugs. We don't sell drugs. We're just talking about hypotheticals. What we would do if we stumbled across a kilo of cocaine on the beach.
Selling it.
Yeah.
Selling it for sure. Yeah, probably. I don't know what these people are doing, reporting it to the police and turning it in. Like,
yeah, no,
you're fucking up, bro.
They're scared, man. People are scared. All right, I think this might be a good time to like ease out and like close out the podcast. What do you think? What do you think? I think people are probably done hearing us for the night.
You think so?
I think so. I think people are probably like, these guys are gonna be good and big, but like, they're drug dealers.
Or they think they probably think complete trash.
They think we're gym douchebags who are now drug dealers.
Racist?
No, I mean
gym douches. I wouldn't say drugs.
I would not say racist. That's not good.
Well, I mean, you were the one calling out Antonio Brown, Raiders, Oakland.
It's true.
Yeah,
I'll just clip that out. Probably not though.
So maybe they'll just think you're a racist.
I'm not a racist though. I promise. Anyway, let's close this out. So we're gonna close this out. We hope you guys enjoyed this. If you didn't enjoy it, we don't give a fuck because we're going to keep doing it because this is fun for us. If you disliked it, that's fine. Bye. Hey, real quick though.
Okay, bye.
Real quick though, before you leave, even though you hate it, before you leave, what do we want them to do? We want them to like.
Yeah, thumbs up for sure.
Subscribe. Share this bitch. Say these guys suck or these guys are awesome. And then comment. We want you guys to comment what you liked, what you didn't like.
And give us some shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Like we can only come up with so many fitness topics. Like y'all need to be the ones to let us know like what you want to hear.
Yeah. If you have a fitness related question, anything really. We'll talk about it. We'll read your comments. We'll answer it here. We'll talk about that. We'll answer your questions, whatever. Again, so whether you like the podcast or not, like it, share it, comment, subscribe, all the, I guess, social media basics.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We're going to be trying to record some like funny videos and stuff for everybody, just to kind of...
Funny videos will come.
Break the monotony of just listening to a podcast and everything.
Yeah. Again, back to the beginning of this podcast, we want to be different, and we hope we are different. We don't want to be serious, even though there's some serious moments in it. We want to be funny. We want to be outgoing. We want to be that cheat meal for you. Back to cheat meal fitness. Like, that's our goal. We want to be that cheat meal for your mind. Isn't that what you said earlier? Is cheat meal for your mind?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is, man. Like every diet, every program, like you got to take a break, and all this shit. Like we went down the rabbit hole.
We sure did.
Of the bullshit on Instagram and everything that's going down, and just trying to do something different, and hopefully it brings some value to everybody's day, even if you just watch us while you're doing something else on the internet,
taking a shit or something. I don't know,
taking a shit,
whatever,
driving to work, on a plane ride, whatever it is. Like, we just want to, bring a different light to this fitness industry, because the fitness industry is fucking broken.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bunch of
we are here to fix it.
Bullshit.
So again, one more time. Comment what you want to hear. Comment what you don't want to hear. Ask us questions. Give us feedback, negative, positive, whatever. Comment, like, subscribe. Share this. Share it, please. Share it. Let your friends know, your family know, your fucking next door neighbors. Post fucking flyers around your goddamn city and say these guys suck or these guys rock. I don't know. However you want to share it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Go do it.
It's a free country. So
should we end this with some how people have their little catchphrase? Like, should we be like, hey, and ending the video some crazy obnoxious shit or no?
I mean, wouldn't that be everything
that's
that we're
true.
going against?
Yeah, so I guess I'll just walk away. That's it, all right?
You're just going to walk away?
Yeah, we're done. I mean, that's it. It's over. The podcast is over. I mean, we can sit here and talk for another 15 minutes, but people are probably like, thank God they're over. And they're probably like, fuck, I thought it was done.
So you're just going to get up and walk away?
I think so.
Right? Walk away then.
All right. Don't be a squeeb.
Peace out, dude.